How you doing, guys? Great to see you here. Another week, another market watch. And now that we have Omens of Eternal released, we can now see the market. Now, I have seen a lot of people selling all their stuff for good prices on Facebook Marketplace and all the Facebook pages. So I have seen some of the numbered cards going for thousands of dollars or selling it for like 700 or something. I know the Runecraft one got sold for 750 if I'm not mistaken, but I have seen the rest of the cards getting sold for almost $1,000. So I know those cards are not going to be listed here on TCG Player. But anyways, starting off, we do have the leaders. We have here Annie Ingrea for 285. So if you manage to pull this card, it's going to be the most expensive one compared to the rest that they're in the $100 mark. Annie Ingrea, it's the only card, the only leader that probably will be expensive. Now we expect this card to go down in price in the future, but as of now, waifu taxes. But yeah, Cerberus in Hero 150, looking pretty good, and I really enjoy how it looks. We have here all the U's. I am not sure, I still haven't got my case. I did bought a case for myself, and I bought 3 boxes from my local card shop to support them. And as of now, I have not seen someone pulling the God pack, but if for my knowledge or what I've seen, you get all 7 URs and the alternate art fairy token. The other thing that is not in here is going to be the box toppers. There are tokens. They look super sweet. They're super amazing. I managed to get knight and fairy, but once I get my case, I hope I get enough to get all the rest. But yeah, anyways, you can see here the use, they are slowly going up and slowly down in price. Galmix used to be almost $200, now is $186, and it'll probably go down from here as everybody will be opening cases, and if they find their hands on the God pack, then obviously the market will be filled with multiple copies. Lishana here, 124, probably going to go up down in price or up in price. It's a Runecraft card, waifu taxes, so we expect this card to go up in price. Especially it's going to be one of the good decks for this meta. Same with Octrees. It's going to be one of the cool looking cards for the upcoming format. But yeah, you can see here another leader, Zoe for 114, and then yet again the other leaders. Albert, I saw someone selling it on Facebook for $30. Yeah, that person sold it almost instantly, but I'm really looking forward to get my hands on an Albert. And you can see here the Dragoncraft follower for 64 bucks, 70 bucks was sold, and I think the Forest card was sold a couple for like, probably it's on the next page of this one, or still has not been sold. But yeah, here, let me look it up. Yep, still not in the first page, but you can see here all the SLs. All the SLs are around reasonable amount, $20. Like I said, Galmix Evolve, sorry, Galmix, the Evolve one is in here. So and Lishana going for $24. So those are basically going to be the other SLs that are the money cards. The rest of the cards are just less than 20 bucks, so it's pretty affordable ish. Now for the good cards like legendaries and stuff, still haven't got to them, but looks like the most expensive legendary right now is going to be Jilnees. But it's a good card for either Dragoncraft ramp or if you're going to be playing Runecraft idle deck. So yeah, you can see some of the foils in here. Some of the foils are very expensive for sure, and we will probably see them go down in price or up in price depending on their usage. But by the looks of it, the Apostle of Disdain will probably be up there. Same with this Disdainful rendering. Those are probably the most expensive cards that will probably go up in price, like Sukuna in the past set. But yeah, and you can see here all the rest of the cards are going for less. If I'm not mistaken, all cards in here came in foil, So yeah, they will probably be a little bit hard and easy to find. It really depends, but yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I know that one case just brings you one of each foil, so you at least one box will at least guarantee you 2 foils. At least in 3 boxes that I opened as of now, I already got I got 2 foils on each box. Let's see, go to the next page. So you can see we still have foils. You can see the price, and we're starting to see some of the legendaries in here going down in price. We see here the Forest Craft card that is super good, going for $3 right now. Lishana, if you want the legendary one, for $4. So it's pretty affordable compared to other cards. Here, Galmix for $5, so you can get a place for 15, and get the Evolve one for like, you can get the entire thing for probably less than $30. So with $40 you might get the entire thing. So yeah, I usually don't like to buy stuff on release date. Usually everything will be super hype, and if for X or Y reason I get to do a market watch on release date, you will see why some of the prices are a little bit hyped. But you know, there's always going to be people that will buy at that price. So from now on, I'll always recommend just waiting a couple of weeks, a couple of days actually, and around Sunday of the release date stuff, it's perfect. Like today, if you want to get your hands on a couple copies of stuff, this is perfect. You have here Fina, I think that's how you pronounce it. $2. I was a little bit impressed. This is usually a card that's been used in almost every single deck in Japan, so I really recommend getting your hands on this copy. This will get you bell ringers or any other of the recent early game cards. Especially Egghaven really wants to play this, since Egghaven has multiple targets like Actress Feria and Andromeda, if I'm not mistaken. And if you're playing Bellringer, it will add you Bellringer. Same thing if you're playing Swordcraft, the Usurpations. You will get access to a lot of early game cards. Especially on Swordcraft, this card is going to be pretty good. You can see here we're still all starting to see all the other cards in here going down in price, and so on and so forth. But that's basically what you will be looking for. Now let's go into into promos. Now for promos, I noticed that that some of the cards, some new cards got listed. So we see here, Bahamut is still in that price. Heroic Entry went down in price. Felice is going slowly down in price. Demonic Strike went down $10, so it's pretty good. And Tin Soldier has one listing for $50. Explosion is going down in price. And if you really want to play Egghaven, I really recommend getting your hands on Explosions and this price, just in case. We starting to see all the other promos. Star Phoenix Evolved. I'm lucky that I managed to get my hands on one this weekend. It's going for $30. And I think the regular one is a little bit more expensive. I am not sure. We can see here, Demonic Punk, I think last week was like 30 something bucks. Now it went down, and so on and so forth. And you can kind of see here, Gem Staff, it's slowly but surely going down in price. Slowly, same thing, around the same price that I said that the execution will be, since it's a promo that you will get in the entry. But probably expect it to go a little bit lower, since, you know, we see how, like, if she doesn't get that much play, she'll probably go down in price a little bit more. Serpent's Rat is $5. Angelic Barrage, I feel like it's slowly going up in price, and in the future it might be good, so I really recommend getting at least that card. Neutral cards are always good, and I really recommend them. So yeah, Angelic Snipe is slowly going up in price. I think it was $3 last week. Now it's $7. It could slowly go up in price, and especially this art looking pretty good. Let's see how many copies we have in here. See, $3 on got sold for $5 on $3 on the 22 being no, the 23. So today it was sold for that much. You can see here the market is slowly getting inflated, so if someone actually just decides to buy this 4 copies, you know, so on and so forth, it will slowly go up in price until it reaches that one price. Angelic Snipe, I really like the art. I really like the art of alternate arts. So I really recommend getting your hands on them before they go out of the market. You start to see very low cost promos in here, less than $1. So if you want to start foiling your cards, then this is the time. This is the promo that I really wanted to talk about. Crystalia and Crystalia Evolve going for 1,000 for 1,500 each. It's a little bit out of hand. Obviously, there's only one listing and it will probably not be sold. I have seen people selling it on Facebook, the pair, for $500 or less. You could just go ahead and negotiate it with them. So I feel like this price is just someone that just had the card and will probably stay like that for a long time. Same with the bell ringer, that is going for almost $700. I've seen people on Facebook Marketplace selling it for $500 or $600. It really depends, but if you really want to get your hands on those cards, I really just recommend negotiating with the person. If not, just wait. Obviously these cards are not going to get reprinted and are mainly more for collection value. Magical Bishop has not been sold. Flame Destroyers has not been sold, but I really encourage getting your hands on a couple of Flame Destroyers just in case the next set, Kuon, if I'm not mistaken, gets to play at least 2 copies of him. And I think that's almost it for all the promos. So let's see, you can see here Fighter, beautiful alternate art, but sadly he's just a vanilla. And we still don't have the tokens from the actual box toppers. So, but I've seen people selling it for $5 each. They look good, the foiling is beautiful, so yeah, expect to pay a lot for each promo. So yeah, now just to finish up and round up the video, I want to look at the used now. Obviously we still have Israfil here being the most expensive one. Obviously if someone buys it at that price, it will change the value, but as of now, obviously 162 will probably be the highest that you will see it. Alice is slowly going up in price due to the new set. Like I said, Fina will gives it more energy, and I'll probably do a deck profile later, and I'll upload it during this week. Since AK even really doesn't got that many changes, so yeah. Here you can see Vania went up in price a little bit, and so on and so forth. But yet again, these cards are just mainly for collection wise. Jean the Arc went down in price. I remember being 100 and something, and people trying to sell it for super expensive. Now it's only $45. Europa, it was out of stock. You can see here someone listed it for a decent price of $61, and so on and so forth. Cinderella, it's a card that I might recommend getting your hands on in case you want to play Glory Finder. A Fable deck with her will be pretty amazing, especially since all the card pool is pretty good. And I'll probably do a deck profile once we get the Glory Finder, all the other Glory Finder cards. And we hope that we get in the future some Glory Finder Fable cards in the future. It will be super good, and it will be very appreciated. Yet again, I'm not a big fan of well, this is weird, of the Glory Finder, but oh well. Now you see here, there's apparently a Disciple of Disdain that is a used. It got probably mixed in the while getting put in the system, but you can see here all the other ones are super cheap. Isudia, if I'm not mistaken, that's how you pronounce them. It's just $50. I'm pretty sure no one will buy it. Sadly, in my boxes, I did got my hands on one, so yeah, I'll probably just keep it. And I hope in my case I don't get another one, because yeah, you can see here Juno is just going for $9, and it's slowly going down in price. And it's a card that will probably fade away since it really doesn't get played. And in the future, way in the future, when we get, I don't know, set 7, 8, 9, Earthright will not play this card. But yeah, if you want to get your hands on it because of collection, go ahead. Same with Oz and all the other cards in here. They are all kind of affordable for collection wise. And I feel like that's it. If you feel like I missed something, you can just go ahead and let me know. Yet again, I'm always improving, and I try to improve. I try to get as much feedback as possible. But yeah, that's about it. And see ya.